All right. Welcome to the second problem of the series. So I'll be solving along with you. It's not like I have seen the question earlier. So let's have a look and see what we can infer from the information given. A point traveled half the distance. So you can first. So the point of these videos is also to give you an idea of how to approach problems overall. So when we are reading the information, you should read it actively and try to mark everything you can see. So it's given a point traversed half the distance with a velocity v0. So this is the other half of the distance. This is point C. This is x. So it traversed AB distance with a speed v0. The remaining part of the distance was covered with a velocity v1 for half the time and velocity v2 for the other half of the time. So let's assume AB ka period it's t1 and BC ka period it's t2. So the question is saying ki somewhere over here, which is some intermediate point, let's say C dash, t by 2 time has elapsed, and C dash also involves t by 2 ka distance traversed, t2 by 2 ka. So what that means is so it's given v1 for first half of the time, so v1, and v2 for the other half of the time. So v1 into t2 by 2 plus v2 into t2 by 2 is nothing but the total distance bc, which is x. So this is one relation. What we have to find in this question is the mean velocity of the point averaged over the whole time of motion. So since this question is in one dimension, it's pretty straightforward. So all you need to consider is mean velocity is equal to total displacement by total time fundamentally, right? Now in this case, displacement and distance would have the same meaning, so it won't really matter, but for the sake of it. So this is what we need to find. What's the total displacement? We know this quantity as 2x. So we'll try to find total time in terms of x, so that x cancel and we get some expression for the mean velocity. So total time period, clear. What we can say is x is equal to v0 t1, and from this relation, let's call this 1, and let's call this 2. From 1 we get t2 v1 plus v2 by 2 is equal to x. So t2 is nothing but 2x by v1 plus v2, and t1 is nothing but x by v0. So when we plug it in, what's the total time is basically t1 plus t2. So total time is equal to t1 plus t2, which is nothing but 2x by v1 plus v2 plus x by v0. Now the mean velocity thus would be 2x by 2x v1 plus v2 plus x by v0. So as you can see, x cancel out, and what you get is 1 by 1 v1 plus v2 plus 1 by 2 v0. Or if you really want to get this in a cleaner way, what you can do is 2 v0, not exactly cleaner, but just taking LCM and all that stuff. 2 v0 plus v1 plus v2 is equal to v average. So this would be the answer to this question. Hope it makes sense.